Samten Hills, Dalat.
Samten Hills, Dalat, a sacred highland located among majestic and immense mountains, a gathering place of the energy which emanates from the sacred forms constructed by Buddhist practitioners from the Buddha's homeland. Samten Hills, Dalat was inspired by the sacred Buddhist lands of the snow-capped Himalayas. One of the most unique sets of centerpieces which reflect the core values of Samten Hills, Dalat is the complex collection of traditional Buddhist constructions created by His Eminence Drupwan Sonam Jofren Rinpoche. His Eminence is a venerable monk from the peaceful and pure Buddhist land of Ladakh, India. With the support of the Vietnamese Buddhist Sangha in Lâm province, Drupwan Sonam Jofren Rinpoche and his students have constructed a culturally and spiritually rich refuge named Trigung Kagu Samten Ling, which has been recognized by the Vietnam Federation of UNESCO Association as a spiritual and cultural space for Vajrayana Buddhism space in Vietnam. The cultural and spiritual space of Vajrayana Buddhism at Samten Hills, Dalat will be a place for the opening of and continued flow of the historic stream of Tantric Buddhism in Vietnam. It is the process that started in the 6th century and continued in the Lijian dynasty of the early 10th and 11th centuries. Every year, Vietnamese Buddhists make a pilgrimage to India and Nepal to admire the spiritual works of Vajrayana Buddhism. Now, right here in Vietnam, they can admire a most flawless collection of Buddhist cultural constructions imbued with spiritual culture that has existed since the time of our forefathers more than 1,000 years ago. Drupwan Sonam Jofren Rinpoche is a Buddhist practitioner who first took ordination at 8 years old. Rinpoche has always reserved one pointedly in his study and practice, with a strong vow to spread the sublime Dharma for the benefit of others. Rinpoche has come to Vietnam to transmit the Dharma for 15 years. Sonam Jofren Rinpoche has traveled around the world to many countries, including Germany, the United States, India, and Nepal. In these countries, Rinpoche has taught and constructed many sacred sites. Despite his advanced stage, Sonam Jofren Rinpoche still disregards hardship as he works extensively to benefit all sentient beings, both here in Vietnam and around the world. All this is so that here today, a cultural and spiritual space of Buddhism, a wisdom that has spread all over the world, is present in Vietnam. A pure and peaceful spiritual space for Buddhists to find and live in immense love, a love that seeps into each tree and every blade of grass. That is a prayer and the dedication of merit made by His Eminence Sonam Zorphan Rinpoche that all sentient beings will always have peace and happiness, and that there will be world peace and prosperity. At Samten Hughes Dalat, we will admire artwork depicting the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Sanghas of the 10 directions. Each line and pattern are crafted with concentration, the union of the body and mind. The skilled craftsmen come from India and Nepal, the home place of Sakyamuni Buddha, the great sage who leads humanity to peace. The Great Prayer Wheel, Drigun Kagu Rinchin Krochin Krowe Gogek, is made of pure copper inlaid with 24-karat gold. It contains countless mantras of the Buddhas of the 10 directions. At the end of 2022, it officially set the Guinness World Record for the largest prayer wheel in the world. The moment we put our hands on the prayer wheel, silence touches us deeply, and we single-mindedly rotate the prayer wheel. Thus, countless mantras of Avalokiteshvara, Bodhisattva radiate out and harmonize the universe, spreading the energy of love and compassion to all sentient beings. From the Buddha's homeland, in the distant snowy lands, the seeds of awakening, enlightenment, and compassion of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in the 10 directions are gathered here by the sincere prayers of those on the Lumvian Plateau. These prayers are made both by Vietnamese Buddhists and by Buddhists from all around the world. For today, this place, Samten Hughes Dalat, will be home for all humanity, balancing emotions, uniting body and mind, and bringing profound gratitude for life. Samten Hughes Dalat.